Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, episode 300 and... Oh, are we 98 or 99? Maybe it's 99. Let me quickly have a look. 399. Right, one short of the 400. Okay, last time we set this up in motion and no one's mentioned it yet, but I had disconnected this when I took out the corner big electric pole, so I've added another pole in to make all this resume. It looks like we're getting slightly slower orange being built than these other things. It's not going to order more of these except based on the orange, so I guess orange will ultimately catch up. The other thing we wanted to check on was science, to make sure science is going, and yes it is, though there is actually one little issue. When I set this up, I basically set it up so that it will load one of these, but it will also order more at exactly the same point, and I think that's probably a mistake. Either I need a do this sooner, or this reorder is actually related to the existence of satellites, so I could potentially base it on if there's satellites sitting on the belt or not, whether we need to order more. So I think I might just make a quick modification there. This is going to carry on for a little while until it looks like blues basically run out now, but this one's going to carry on until orange gets down below 100, because that's what I set that to. So maybe I could do a quick delivery of what we have. Manual delivery. And then we will head up to the rocket silo again, fix that little problem up, and see where we're up to. With a bit of luck, this will flick over to the final science as well in this episode, and that would definitely be nice. Where am I trying to get to? I'm trying to get over one more. Okay. Over and up, actually. So you need those, and those. That should be enough to set this whole thing in motion again. Actually, we might be getting low on green and red, I'm not sure. No, we've got quite a bit of green and red for the moment. So that's now 13%, that's good. It looks like our little burst of action from there has ended though. And what's your problem? Mark II shields. You're actually low on steel plate. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we're out of steel. What is going on with the steel? 13k. That's actually the other thing that I was wondering about. So here we go. We're getting more iron ingots. This is just a normal locomotive, and these are just normal wagons. Maybe it would be better if I boosted to faster trains and bigger wagons, picking up the iron ingots. I think we've got tons at the moment, so that is probably something we can do. I have them on. Oh, I don't actually have them all on me. I have these, but I don't have the Mark III wagons. Maybe if I get two. I mean, the other way of dealing with this, of course, would be to put a second train on. Pretty sure there's only one. This one, oh yeah. The other one is, the other train that you saw is the manganese, I think. Manganese. Alright, let's head up to here. We'll be back there sooner or later. Did we get our... Yes, we did. Okay, I didn't actually need 4 of the other ones, but maybe just having that handy is fine. It's actually quite a long run up here. Having more of a personal train is something I've talked about previously, but you know, we're getting towards the end, so I've never really bothered with it. Steel definitely seems to be a sticky point right now, though. As we exhaust that supply of iron ingots very fast, and then we're waiting for more. There you go, it's all gone. Train is somewhere. Probably search for where the station is. But yeah, you can see the turnaround is a little on the slow side. There we go. That's obviously where the it's next to, it's just above titanium ore. Okay. When it gets here, I'll start doing a replace. Almost here, so it's not a very long journey, fortunately. Right, so if we grab the next level locomotive, for some reason I can't do a fast replace, so I'm going to jump on board. We'll ride with it and have a think about we're going to do this. Maybe when it gets to its depot, I might do something. I don't like interrupted supplies. We need this to run continuously. Right, we're going off immediately, which is actually good. Which one of our iron ore or iron processing to ingots facilities are we going to? Looks like it's the one far to the west. Sort of, I guess, like the new one. Originally it was just iron plate. I made it do ingots as well. Okay, you are going to go off. I'm going to get out. And I'm going to remove that. Put that in. Move that. Put that in. Can I? No. I cannot replace those automatically. Let's put 3 in there. And 2 in there. We're still set up correctly. Good, good. Oh. Going to supply a little bit faster than before. I really need it to be empty now to change the wagons, so I guess we'll just ride it slightly longer till it's emptied out again. It's going to be more or less immediately. This time I will stop it at the depot. As you can see, it was completely out once again, so we definitely need more. I don't know if making this just a fast train and a bigger capacity train is going to solve the problem. It certainly can't hurt though. What are we at? Empty. Okay, good, good. And get ready. Stop. Okay. Let's ride this one more time just to make sure that we haven't caused a problem by increasing the capacity. What's going on here? It's not loading. Okay, let's go back to empty. I don't know what I've done. I've done something silly. This should resolve it. Okay, where are we going? Lady Waterflower. One's that? Might be the other one. Interesting pathing. Is to be better. I know this one's easily got enough supply, so it's definitely not going to cause a problem here. It just keeps... Basically, I just told this one to keep loading. So I think the capacity... Oh, it's 80. So it's twice the capacity of the old ones. Wow. That's a lot. So it's going to be 32k. I probably need to improve the... So in this campaign, I decided right at the beginning I didn't realise that the basic Seablock doesn't have loaders, so that's why I've got all these inserters everywhere. I thought, well, we can manage with inserters. Obviously, if I did it again, I may choose something else, but that is what I chose for this campaign, and there are faster inserters that I'm using here, so maybe next time I can use the faster ones. Or I could go back there and use the faster ones. As soon as this has deposited it is. Well, actually, once it goes back up to steel, I think I'll jump out, try and sort out the satellites, because we're about to start using satellites. This is steel here. Let's get out. I think I probably need to do a trip around all of those iron ingots creation places. This is satellite creation. It's actually waiting to fill up on satellites. So yeah, I want to change the calling mechanism from what we currently have. Let me use a bit of wire from here to say here. And not enable, disable, but read. Hold, I think. So it's saying there's 4. So basically, if satellites, where was that? There they are. Satellites is less than, say, 2, less than 3. If satellites is less than 3, then we will order more. We're not going to order more based on 600. I'm tempted to change this one anyway. 600 might be a little low, given it's sort of not instant gratification. I'm going to make it 1,000. Having a little bit of space science here should be fine. So, yeah. Are we about to launch? How far away are we? We're going, oh, we're almost out of yellow. Is yellow going to come through shortly? 12k, good grief. What are we missing? We're missing cobalt steel, which, given that we're having issues with steel, sort of doesn't surprise me. That's cobalt. We're waiting on steel ingots. Steel, they're getting loaded. Probably going to need these to get over 100%. Needing steel and steel ingots. Alright. Hopefully this one goes to yellow science. Suppose we could check that too. Make sure it goes to yellow science, I guess. Maybe I'll override it if it doesn't. Cobalt steel. Oh, it's going to cobalt steel. Yes, that's kind of what we expected. I have dropped it off. There's one going to be enough for cobalt steel. And I'm going to have to check why my mechanism here. Austin Stanizoc. Why haven't you, Austin Stanizoc? What exactly is going on here? I'm going to refresh. I don't know what's going on there. How far away? That's cobalt. How far away is the cobalt steel? 9.2. Hopefully a single stack of steel ingots will be enough. I'm not sure. This is going to be vital. We're kind of stuck now. Yeah, we're out of yellow. We're not quite there. We need this next delivery. Shows you how fragile we are. Being this close though, I sort of don't really want to build a whole lot of extra just to remove this one area. I don't think there's any more pressure on cobalt steel in the last science. It's still only used for our yellow science. It's not used in the rocketry components, so that's not something I'm particularly worried about. What are we at? 12k, so that's going to take a while. Still, okay. The other thing that we're busily doing is we're building modules. We appear to be out of small blue ones. Small blue crystals. There's tons of that. There is 1k of these guys. That's empty. This has been blocked up with red. Ah, okay, another problem. I never really sorted out this was my first dealing with all of these biter breeding programs and the like. We're going to have to go down there because we need the modules to keep producing in the background. We need a vast number of them for the final launch. We also need them for the other SpaceX component that we're not yet ready to launch because I'm trying to get the protection field done. But while we wait, we can at least sort out this issue, perhaps. Alright. So you are what? What are you? You're a requested chest. You're full. You are also full. That's what the problem is, isn't it? Right. Okay. Let's just do that. It's a very temporary band-aid, but it's better than nothing. Now, is yellow science back underway? No. Is cobalt steel still producing? 4.6. It looks like a train has departed. Heading to yellow, that's the cobalt steel train. We only need like 800 science. I mean, I can move this now and it's probably enough, but let's just let the system do its own thing. How are we going? 1.3. Yes, while I remember it. So this is sorted for now. Oh no, we have sorted the thing up the top. So that's good. Has our modules started up? There they come, so they're about to. these things being used in the boards, of course. We actually get past 2. Oh yeah, occasionally 3. I wonder if... No, I would have put... If it was possible to put productivity in here, I probably would have. I don't think there's any need to... and what I've set up here is managing about as fast as it can. There's no point putting even faster modules in here. There's no shortage of these things. Not exactly sure why red is not even moving. Ooh. We're actually out of coils. We're out of these. Oh, this is another use for rubber. And we've been burning through rubber, so it's getting deprioritized here, and the priority is all up here with yellow science. That's awkward. I suppose I'm almost out of rubber again, am I? 5.7, yeah. There it is. Final science. Do I have enough robots for it? Hopefully. So now I've got the trigger on 1000 space science. And we're starting to use pink and purple again. I just want to see our first self-induced rocket launch. So I guess we already had one, but it'd be nice to see the next one now that we're actually into the final science for this journey that we've been on. I was expecting to finish by episode 400, but I guess that's not going to happen, because this is going to be more than a couple of episodes to get to. $1K. As soon as that drops below 1K, we should have another rocket launch. Yes. There we go. Beautiful. Here comes that delicious space science. We still haven't even done 1% of this yet. Can't be that far off. Does appear that maybe we're not making enough rubber though. I would think the space science, yeah, it's loading up faster than it's being used, so that's all good. If you haven't been paying attention to the last few episodes, I basically set this up so that it will only put in 2k so that we don't get this problem where, if you notice off to the right, we got 85k purple in there, which virtually bogged the whole thing up. Wow, that let's just make sure. What are we missing? Should really rename these so it's a little bit more obvious. These are the 5 components you need in Seablock for launches. It looks like rocket control units, which makes sense. Rocket control units make sense because that is that was held up. We're at 465. This only moves when it's at 500. That was held up by these not being produced. And we're not getting any action now because we're not getting any rubber. Oh, this rubber actually is quite a serious issue. So rubber, we have a very slow, very old process that dates back to when we had a belt base controlling everything. Tucked away in here is the offshoots of this stuff. It's the offshoots of some chemical process that occasionally produces a few and puts them in here. Then we found that was inadequate once we burnt through the supply. So I built this bio rubber facility, which probably needs speed modules or something. Here, it doesn't appear to be doing anything right now. Why? We have none of our acetone gas. This one is trying to unload. Is it? I've screwed up my bio rubber. Alright, bio rubber. Maybe I should get my train to come and get me. Not that far away from just jumping on board. Let's just use this train here. Bio rubber. Is here. Let's come to here, say. %. What exactly are you trying to do, and why aren't you doing it? Enable. Empty cargo inventory, and there's some tiny little bit left. There's tons in there. Why aren't you able to empty? You're not engaged, are you? You know what problem is? Because I hadn't done that, these hadn't connected properly. So this needs to be acetone gas, if I can remember where that is. What's that? Methanol. Acetone is greater than 0. And because of that, our bio rubber had stopped. Never mind. Never mind. So hopefully, here we go. Here's the acetone train. What is going wrong? That should be enabled. That should be enabled. Acetone greater than 0. Why are you not pumping? Trains in the station. Right, temporarily, let's just take this off. It's still not pumping. Working, but it's not. It doesn't appear to be working at all. Okay. I'm gonna have to watch this through one more cycle. See what happens, because I need that to work. And we possibly need to double up on it. At least there is a lot of acetone, so that's not a problem. How's this going? We're out of space science because we still don't have that, because our rubber situation has not been dealt with yet. Okay. It's probably going to end up going to yellow science first, which is not ideal. Yeah, well, it's eventually going to get to the other one, so I guess we don't really need to worry about it. The only thing we need to worry about is whether I need to double up this facility. Yeah, we're so low on acetone. Coming back, I think. This time it is working properly. I mean, maybe this is another case of a situation where we actually just need a bigger and faster train. I do not know. I guess we'll see if that sorts itself out. Meanwhile, what's going on down here? 0, yellow. Ah, we're out of these things. Yes, they're not automatically delivering, so... Is there a way to have another train station? There kind of is. So what I could do in the next episode is maybe put another station in here so that we can have automatic delivery of diamonds and rubies from here. How many have I got? I have another 500. That would at least let me extend. I'd have to build another... or have this have a multiple purpose, perhaps. Or build another branch for the loading of these things. I guess what I will do right now is get my train to come and pick me up, because that's a very long journey. Get my train to pick me up, and perhaps one more time manually grab some more of those cut but not polished diamonds, and then we can add that to the process. Where do we want to go? Maybe to there. This is a Mark III, so if it doesn't get interrupted, it should certainly be motoring. You can stop. I don't need these ones just at the moment. Cut diamonds, and then back to cellulose paste. Don't wait. As we get towards the end, we might find beyond a little bit of monitoring, there might not be that many additional things we need to build. Although there certainly are in regards to, I need to set something up to enable the fusion reactor to get built, which we can go through in a little bit of time. But yeah, we're trying to work on the protection field at the moment, and that's why we need all of these artificial alien artifacts. That guy can probably take off. So 500 turn into what? 500 of these, which turn into 500 of those, which turn into about 20, 20 usable things. And I think we need 5 per, so we get like 4 of these, which is not really that many. and did we ever get the steel that we were missing as well? Let me see. Steel. Looks like yes. It looks like yes. So all of these have loaded up and are just waiting on more of the alien artifacts to be delivered. We're going to be running out of greens in the not too distant future, so that might be the next one that we have to set up. At least the green is delivered directly. We don't have to, like, it's already sitting here waiting for somewhere to go. What are we up to? 2. Well, you know, maybe I could take what we've got. I don't think there's a huge amount of point just waiting for it. 3. Yeah, I might just grab what we have. See if we get 1% more or something. And yeah, next episode we'll try and automate the diamonds. That seems to be a good step. And set up green as well. It's going to be necessary fairly soon. Hopefully everything else will resolve itself that we've tried to make happen. Was that enough yellow? It's enough yellow for 1. And that's not enough for that one to go on any further. Oh well. I mean, the other way you can do it, of course, is just to send the train around, killing things, and then coming around. There's a few yellows in here. We could come over and pick up these... no radar on that. Pick up some of these. It's mainly just the basic ones, which we have plenty of, so we don't really need too many. Yeah, that would be quite annoying. It was better just to build this. So yeah, that's what we'll work on next time. A train for the cut diamonds. Fill out these final bits, and hopefully that will set us up. Where's rubber? You're getting filled up. I take it we're still missing space science. That we are. Okay. And with that note, we'll end this one and we'll sort these things out next time. Thanks for joining me. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye for now.